Can you answer these questions? Example 1. When we divide fractions, the best approach is to transform the question to a multiplication question. We do this by multiplying by the reciprocal of the second fraction. Or in other words, flip the fraction. Now we answer it exactly like a multiplication question. First multiplying the numerators, and 2 times 7 equals 14. Then we multiply the denominators, and 5 times 3 equals 15, giving us an answer of 14 over 15. In example B, we start by transforming the division question into a multiplication question by multiplying by the reciprocal of the second fraction. Now we multiply the numerators, and 3 times 6 equals 18. Then we multiply the denominators, and 11 times 5 equals 55, giving us an answer of 18 over 55. In example C, the best way to answer this question is rewriting 3 as a fraction over 1. We can do this because it still represents 3, since 1 goes into 3 times. Now it's the same as questions A and B like before. We first transform the division question into a multiplication question by multiplying by the reciprocal of the second fraction. Now we multiply the numerators, and 3 times 5 equals 15. Then we multiply the denominators, and 1 times 2 equals 2. And rewriting as a mixed numeral, we get 7 and 1/2. In example D, the best way to answer this question is rewriting 5 as a fraction over 1. Again, we can still do this because it still represents 5, since 1 goes into 5 times. Now it's again the same as questions A and B like before. We then transform the division question into a multiplication question by multiplying by the reciprocal of the second fraction. Then we multiply the numerators, and 2 times 1 equals 2. Then we multiply the denominators, and 3 times 5 equals 15. In this video, we are going over the skills of converting between improper fractions and mixed numerals. If you need to refresh your knowledge on this concept, I'll leave a link to my video in the description. When dividing mixed numerals, it is best to convert them to improper fractions, then answer them exactly like example 1's questions. Converting 4 and 1/6 to an improper fraction, we get 25 over 6. Converting 2 and 2/3 to an improper fraction, we get 8 over 3. Now we transform the division question into a multiplication question by multiplying by the reciprocal of the second fraction. Next we multiply the numerators. 25 times 3 equals 75. Then we multiply the denominators, and 6 times 8 equals 48, giving us an answer of 75 over 48. And rewriting back as a mixed numeral, we get 1 and 27 over 48.